I found your photograph inside the drawer. Behind the letters I don't read no more. I sat down slow the way old men do, and spent a long time just looking at you. The room went quiet, the clock ticked loud. My chest grew heavy like a storm cloud. A younger man might let these teardrops fall, but I just sit here staring at the wall. Too old to cry, but too hurt to smile. Been carrying this weight such a long, long while. My eyes stay dry, but my soul is soaked. Some pain runs deeper than tears can speak. Lord, I'm too old to cry, but I'm not too old to hurt. They say with age comes strength to carry on, but nobody told me strength could hurt this strong. Nobody told me that a man could break in silence, with no sound for sorrow's sake. Some pain don't live where tears can reach it. It settles somewhere tears can't speak it. 60 years of living taught me this: some griefs are too deep for tears to fix, too old to cry, but too hurt to smile. Been carrying this weight such a long, long while. My eyes stay dry, but my soul is soaked. Some pain runs deeper than tears can speak. Lord, I'm too old to cry, but I'm not too old to hurt. I drove back past the church where we made vows, where we knelt before God in those sacred hours. The doors were open, someone sang inside. Something broke loose, but God caught my pride. He said, son, I see the tears you're holding. I see the ones that never made it out. I count them all, each one is known to me. I hold them when your eyes run dry from doubt. Maybe real men cry, just not where the whole world sees. Maybe these dry eyes are just tears that God is keeping safe for me. Lord, you see what I carry, what I never let show. These dry eyes are just the tears that had nowhere to go. God, you know, you always know, too old to cry, but not too old for God to see. Too old to cry, but not too old for grace to find me. My eyes stay dry, but God's eyes never will. He weeps for every pain His children carry still. Lord, I'm too old to cry, but I'm never, never too old for you. cry that day, but God did. He cried every tear I was too proud to shed. And somehow, knowing that was enough, just you, just me, in His hands, eternally. Eternally. Some days you don't have a destination. You just need the road beneath your hands. Some days the only prayer you've got left in you is just, God, help me understand. The radio plays something from another time, and you let the feeling rise and fall. Some days you don't need to arrive anywhere. You just need to keep moving, that's all. Keep driving. Let the road do what roads do. Keep driving. God still has something ahead for you. The windshield shows you what is coming. The mirror shows you what you've been. Keep driving, keep driving. The best of your story hasn't happened yet. Amen. I know you're tired, Lord, I know it. I know the weight is real, I've been there too. I know some losses don't announce a healing date. They just ask to move with you. But every mile is mercy, every morning given is God saying, I'm not done with you. So roll the window down and breathe the living, and trust the road to carry you through. Faith is driving when you cannot see the ending. Hope is staying on the road when you want to stop. Love is knowing God is in the passenger seat beside you, saying, son, I've got you, don't stop. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest, oh the greatest is the love that keeps the engine running through the winter, that keeps you driving toward the sun above. Keep driving. God still has something ahead for you. Keep driving. Every mile is mercy, every morning new. The people that you've lost are not behind you. They're up ahead, waiting at the light. Keep driving, keep driving. You are almost home tonight. I kept driving, past the grief, past the doubt, past the years when God felt far. And one morning, without me even noticing, the road got a little lighter, the weight got a little smaller. just me in his hands eternally. Drove past our street today, didn't plan to, just ended up there. The way grief has of steering for you when your hands forget to care. The house looks smaller than I remembered, or maybe I was bigger back then. Either way, I sat outside for 20 minutes trying to decide whether to begin. I drove past our street today, past the yard where the oak tree grew tall, past the window where you used to stand just to wave at me. That's all. Just a wave, just a hand, just a moment that I didn't know would last a life. I drove past our street today and remembered what it meant to have a life. The neighbors have repainted everything a different color, different world. But the corner where you planted roses every April still has something, still unfurls. Something stubborn, something faithful, like love refuses to be painted over, like God leaves little markers to remind the grieving it's not over. God put beauty in the ordinary, in the wave from a window, in the rose, in the oak tree that outlasts the ones who planted, in the love that only someone leaving knows. Don't pass your street without remembering. Don't pass your people without saying what you feel. Because the wave from a window unreturned is the weight that never fully heals. I drove past our street today. I didn't stop, but I slowed down, and I said her name out loud to no one and to everyone and to God, and somehow that was enough. Just you, just me, in his hands eternally. Sunday used to be the best day. Coffee on, your voice before the news. Sunday used to be the only day that felt like it was made for me and you. Now I sit here in the same chair with the same cup, but everything is wrong. Sunday still comes every 7 days. But Sunday now, Sunday takes so long. Sunday without you is the longest day God made. Sunday without you is the prayer I'm not sure how to pray. I still go to church, I still sing the songs, I still bow my head when the pastor speaks along. But Sunday without you, Lord, Sunday without you is how I know I loved you all alone. People greet me at the door with gentle eyes, that look that says, we know, we know, we know. And I appreciate the kindness, Lord, I do. But kindness doesn't fill the seat below, where you used to sit and hum along, slightly off the key, the way you always did. And I'd squeeze your hand and you'd squeeze back, and that was all that we ever needed. God, meet me in the Sunday silence, in the space where she used to be. God, meet me in the empty pew beside me, and remind me that you still see me. Tell me that the love we built together is alive somewhere beyond my sight. Tell me Sunday comes again in heaven, and she's saving me a seat to her right. I still set a seat with a hymnal every Sunday. Old habit, or maybe just faith that love saves seats. Just you, just me, in His hands eternally. Say the world is changing fast, that machines can write a song, that algorithms know your name and know where you belong. They say that love can be designed by data and by code, but darling, what we had, no machine could ever know. This love was never programmed, never planned. This love was God's own fingerprint on two imperfect, searching hands. The world can build 1,000 things that look and sound like real, but nothing man has ever made can duplicate what we could feel. This love was never artificial. This love was always God. I've heard the songs the computers write. They're smooth and clean and right, but something in them never bleeds. Something in them never fights. Never cried at 3 a.m. Never held on through the storm. Never chose the harder road. Never kept someone warm. What we had was rough and holy, messy, broken, real and true. No machine could ever make what God made when He made you. In a world of artificial everything, let our love be the proof that real still exists, that God still writes stories that data can't produce. Let our love be the signal in a world full of noise, that two hearts fully surrendered still make the most beautiful noise. So let them build their perfect voices, let them generate their songs, let them simulate the feeling of a love that carries on. We'll sit here in the imperfection of everything that we have been, and thank God for the love He gave us, the most real thing we've ever seen. This love was never artificial, never processed, never sold. This love was written by the Father before either of us was old. The world can have its algorithms, God can have our hearts instead. This love was never artificial. This love will live long after we are dead. They asked me once if I was worried that machines would replace music. I said, machines can make a sound, but only God can make a song that makes a 73-year-old man cry in his car on the way home from the grocery store. That's not artificial. That's eternal. Just you, just me, in His hands eternally. are griefs that don't announce themselves. They just moving quietly and stay. Set their bags down in the corner of your chest and never think about the day they'll leave. I know because I've had one since the morning God called my child before I said goodbye. And every day I wake and carry something that no amount of living justifies. The weight I never put down, the name I never stop saying, the weight I never put down, the prayer I never stop praying. God, I know you have them safe beyond this pain, but down here without them, nothing ever feels the same. Sometimes stop and listen. Like any moment I might hear a sound. Like time is just a dream I'm slowly waking, and they're just somewhere waiting to be found. People say, at least they're not in pain now. People say, at least they're with the Lord. I know all that I know, all that I know it, but knowing doesn't fill the space that's formed. God, I'm not angry, just so tired. Tired of missing someone every single day. Tired of the holidays that hollow out around me. Tired of the words that never find a way. But I trust you, Lord, I trust you. Even when the trust costs everything I own, I trust you with the child you gave and called back. I trust you, and I wait, and I hold on. Some weights you don't put down, you just learn to carry them with more grace. God gives you that slowly, one morning at a time. Just you, just me, in His hands eternally. Your coffee cup is still beside the sink. I haven't moved it, don't know what I'd think. If I came down one morning and it's gone, like admitting that I have to carry on. The bed still has your shape on your side. The pillow still has something of your pride. I talk to you at night like you can hear. And somewhere in the silence, you feel near. I still feel you here, in every room that carries your perfume. I still feel you here, in every song that plays too soon. God didn't take you from me, He called you home. But home feels awful far when you're alone. I still feel you here, and I believe we'll be together once more. They say that time will ease the missing, but time just teaches you to live beside it. Like a wound that doesn't kill you, but never really fully decides to hide it. I went to church last Sunday on my own. First time in 50 years I sat alone. The pastor said God holds the brokenhearted. I held on to that all the way home. God, I know you had them safe inside your arms tonight. God, I know you love them even more than I do, even more than I might. So keep them warm until I get there. Tell them that I kept my faith. Tell them that I kept on loving. Tell them I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I still set 2 cups in the morning. Old habits, or maybe just faith that love doesn't end. It just changes rooms. Just you, just me, in His hands eternally.